Hello and good evening. How's it going, everybody? This is just a quick little walkthrough of my first ever attempt at Unity. Unfortunately, it's got a pretty shaky start to it. I haven't really done a whole lot game-wise in my Unity game, um, but it's still good. I'm still proud of what I've done. I've learned a lot about Unity during this time. Um, I've followed a lot of. Oops. This one is so good I had to put it in 3 times, I guess. But I found a lot of really good tutorials and found some really great stuff. As you can see, I've got a few goals here that I want to work on as soon as I figure out more about how to code in Unity. Um, it is coded using C Sharp. I can't code C Sharp yet. So I'll have to figure that out sometime later to actually get into scripting. Um, but yeah, I'm still pretty proud of what I've done so far. So I'll just do a quick walkthrough of the code that I've actually written. Um, so here in scripts, I've got some stuff there. So like if I look in the camera controller, this one came from this wonderful website up there. It follows it's set on the player itself, but the camera that I actually wound up using is this one here called the first person camera, again from this website up here, and um, basically it fixes the camera around the player itself. Um, and then I've added in this little code here after following another little tutorial on how to hide the cursor. I didn't know it was that easy. I could just say cursor.visible equals false. Oh hey, that hides the cursor. And cursor.lockstate equals that. That's cool. And you'll see a little bit of what it's doing there. Then I've got scripts that manage the player's movement. This is the final script that I've decided to use. It's from the official Unity documentation. Um, there's currently a glitch with it where I can't get it to where it has to be on an object that isn't part of like the ground. I can't click on the ground to move. What this does is I click on an area and then it moves me to that location. Yeah, I don't want to take up too much more time without showing you the actual good stuff. Um, yeah, just a few scattered scripts that I've messed around with, that I've played around with, that I've tried customizing. A lot of my work went into understanding what's actually going on in Unity itself, though. So here we go. Hopefully, you'll be able to see this. So this is the scene here, using some assets also credited in the README file. So please, if you're interested in any of these wonderful assets, then just go look it up on my README in the description below. Anyways, um, you take an object, you can attach scripts to it. Like here, I've attached 2 scripts. This one, the move to click point, is currently enabled. And if I click on the camera, the main camera is centered on the player, and it's got the first person camera script. It's got 2 of them. Wow, so good. Had to put it in twice, I guess. Um, yeah, let me go ahead and click play here. And here we go. All right, here I am. I can click on one of these little balls and it moves me. Isn't that neat? I can't click on the tree though, because the tree is part of the ground. That's something I'm still working with, but I can click on that other ball little over there, move over here. I can move from one point to another by clicking on the balls. I kind of have to guess where the cursor is, but this is the basis of my game. I'd like to figure out raycasting a little bit more so that I can like pick up objects and like manipulate them and do whatever I want with them. But for now, this is the extent of what I have accomplished. And again, this doesn't look like much, but I think a bit more time went into this than needed to go into this, but I'm still proud of what I've accomplished so far, and I'm glad to, and hopefully I'll be able to work with it a little bit more to make it a little bit more like a finished product with stuff you can actually do aside from just click from one place to another. Oh, here's another example. Like here, this is the ground. I can't move off the ground, but if I click that sphere up in the air, it'll just take me down directly below it. So it won't hover me up in the air. That's just an example of Unity's built-in nav mesh, which I think is like the coolest thing ever. That it handles like the movement patterns and everything. It'll make movement once actually like, get it down, it'll make movement for yourself and for players and I guess other entities really easy. So yeah, um, welcome to 3D Walkabout, aka Walking Simulator 2021. Hope y'all have a good rest of your night.